happened to you. My name's Flop. I'm with the LSPD. Do you happen to recall anything that happened on scene that I could maybe note down so we can try and find these motherfuckers?
Bunch of guys in masks ran up and hit me. It's all I can really say, to be honest.
Did they say anything before they hit you? Did they just run up and hit you?
Just something about my mouth. That was really about it. But
What was that? Sorry.
they said something about my mouth, but otherwise, no.
You know what they were driving?
No, they hit me and I didn't see shit.
Do you know how many of them there were?
6.
Were they all dressed the same?
No.
Okay.
The main guy who did it was in a mask, and he ran up at me with a knife, so I pulled a knife myself to defend myself, and I stabbed him, so I'm sure you'll probably find his blood on the ground. You do you with that.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Okay. I think that's all I need from you then. I appreciate it. You should be free to go. Could I get your ID real quick, just in case we have to contact you?
76 apartments. One ride.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
141 to all units. Try to make your way back to Metro PD. We got a storm coming here pretty soon. Brace for impact.
All right. Awesome. Miss Archer, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do you have a phone number as well in case I have to call you for like a lineup?
Yes, in the yellow pages if you want it.
Yep. Sounds good. Awesome. You're free to go, Archer. I'm glad you're better. I'm sorry that this happened.
I appreciate it.
Nice.
Rolled up in the hallway.
All right. Luckily that was easy enough. This song is so good. Oh God, this song is so good. Fuck.
It was really dark. Couldn't see anything. We're wearing black.
Nice.
Here's my ID. You know, it's not the first time. It's not really your fault. It's you know, a bunch of fucking stupid petty pussies. You do. Have a good one.
Okay, you too.
Be safe.
Luck. Any luck?
I'm just finishing my statement. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. He basically didn't say anything.
You see a
He
dog?
told me fragile egos
Super company.
he stabbed me.
Okay.
I got 6 people came up to us, said something about my mouth and stabbed me. As they were coming up, they had a knife in hand, so I pulled out mine to defend myself. The main guy had a mask.
She said 2. 2 people. Ron told me it was 6. So now I don't know what the fuck is happening.
No, it was 6.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he said that fragile egos, pussy ass bitches
No, I was
did that.
You
And he wouldn't ID or anything like that.
Send it.
I know the storm is coming through,
Interesting.
but I
Alright.
got 2 stab victims before the senior bun. Can you get here in 2
All
minutes?
right. Let's get to the PD real
Yeah.
quick, and
Yes,
we'll conclude there.
Right, Echo 2076.
If you like, I can try to help you out and help them. It's up to you.
All right, let's do it. Me what you want. Is this my vehicle? No, this is yours. I'm sorry.
So yours is the next one. Mine's dirty as fuck.
That's
I need
fair.
to wash it. Yeah, I need to wash this one.
Dispatch 125 and 116. Clear statements from victims. Gonna 76 back to MRPD. Gonna prepare for some weather coming in. All right, dude. What a fun day it's been. Holy crap! Thanks, guys, for all the love and all the support. Y'all are a bunch of dope motherfuckers. Can't thank you enough. Thank you. Thank you. And we made it here just on time. Beaut. Pack the car. All right. By the way, if you guys are new to the stream and happen to be enjoying your stay, hit the follow button. Let's see you all come back. Everybody doing all right today? Everybody doing well? I would hope so. Thanks for all the support. Again, as always. You know, I'll be honest. We've been live for 3 hours. I feel like I've only been live for like an hour. So much is going on. This bothers me so much. Where are all the civilians? Where's everybody? And back to back RP. Yeah, it's been good. Where the fuck is people? I want to shoot someone. Where? It's a fucking ghost town. I don't know, dog. In my mind, in my head. What the fuck? Sorry, give me a second. Sweet. All right. Yo, Nick, have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. I'll see you tomorrow. In my head. Dude, I haven't heard these songs forever. Somebody's watching me. God damn it. Oh, wow. Damn, server's still coming up? Fuck. I don't know what I want right now. I feel like I might be hungry. I guess I have jerky I could grab. I kind of want to save it, though. That jerky's so good. There we go. Nice. Somebody's watching me. Nice. Yo, Spotify radio is actually kind of hitting right now. I'll take this. This is good. I've been thinking about ordering some jerky. What kind of jerky? Because there are different jerkies. What would you be going with? Hopefully one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my god. You know what I am in the mood for? I think I just like food, but I really want to get like chicken cutlet. Or like chicken parm, actually. Chicken parm sounds real good. Or an eggplant parm. Good eggplant parm is good. A garlic beef jerky of some sort, that's fair. Garlic is good. Find out the name again. I kind of get the cheat code for jerky though. My cheat code for jerky is very simple. I have Buc-ee's. So, you know, I'd say that's good enough of a cheat code to justify some regard, you know what I mean? I think I win the system on that one. How many of you don't know what Buc-ee's is by chance? I'm so curious to know how far Buc-ee's goes in the world. Who here doesn't know what Buc-ee's is? Actually, just say you do or you don't. I'm very curious. You don't? You don't. Okay, okay. Bucky's is crazy. You guys ready for this shit? Bucky's died for our freedoms. That's what I'm saying. All right. All right, you ready? Bucky's is a gas station. This is Bucky's. I want to just pull up some photos so we can go through this together. Okay. These are just some photos. Bucky's is a food place, a convenience store, a beef jerky outlet, a giant, it's like the size of a fucking mall. And they usually have somewhere ballpark of like 400 pumps at each Bucky's. Bucky's is pretty fucking great. Some people are very cult-like with it in America, but it's pretty popular. Yeah, Bucky's is no joke. Very American. I'm telling you now. I read something online that actually had me step back for a minute. If we ever lived in an apocalyptic situation where the world was like trying to rebuild, in the apocalyptic stance, in that standpoint, right, we would be seeing groups of people praising Bucky's. I guarantee you that is like fact. That is absolute fact. Bucky's, yo, what's up, Bucky? How you doing, brother? Yes. Oh man, yeah, no, I actually think that we would be seeing people like praising Bucky's. Bucky's looks like a good time. You know what? Yeah, it's a good time. It's pretty cool. Bucky, we gotta play the final soon, man. I've been so lost in the role play recently. I really haven't had an opportunity to come up for air, which is all good. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I just realized this is all the way in the basement. I don't want to be here. They already should, but I mean, listen. If they're gonna bring Bucky's west, at least bring In-N-Out east. Please. Oh wait, what number do we get? Who the fuck is stealing my number one? I mean, when you need to smack some shit. True, I got you.
A bunch of pussy ass bitches stabbed me. I said, okay, well, do you know what they look like? He said, nope. He said they got fragile egos. I said, okay, fantastic.
With both Bucky's and In-N-Out, that's bullshit. That's living life on easy mode. What the fuck? That's crazy. I just want a Wawa close. Okay. This might be a hot take because some people, the reason this is a hot take is because this is only a hot take for people that have never experienced Wawa. Wawa is a gas station. Wawa is some of the best food I've ever had. And it's come out of a fucking gas
did
station.
Did you get anything from the other victim, Flo?
Oh, not shit. Nothing.
Nothing.
Got her ID.
Oh, that's good. I got Mr. Long's ID too, but absolute, no information, no help. All he said, look at my statement that I put in there. That's what he told me.
There's none left with the brand new Prime. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Six
Can we get some hearts in chat, please?
Black. He said it's been 5
there's none
years,
left.
But they still got the
Thanks,
same
brother.
pussy-ass
Hope you're doing amazing
fragile
today.
egos. Word for word. So, that takes us nowhere.
Yeah. It sounds about right. I just threw in the statement I got. It was not much better.
Yep.
There were no names left.
Coming up, yep.
Is that actually
I had
how
some fucking guy, one of their friends,
is
come
that
up
how
to
you
me
came up with
and
your
start
name?
yelling at me like I'm the reason they got stabbed. When we were on scene, I told him, sir, if you're not involved and you can't help,
Yeah.
You're not gonna help better than the EMS is, okay? So back
It
the hell
is.
up.
That's so fucking
And
funny.
you started
That's
getting
great.
all lippy with
Well,
me.
enjoy your emotes, your time, your ad preview, and all that beautiful shit. Thanks so much. You're amazing.
Threatened to arrest his ass. Gave him a lawful order. I haven't done that in years, you know?
The other day, some guy was not complying at a traffic stop, and I told him, I said, sir, if you walk away from me right now, I'm going to charge you for disobeying a peace officer. Do you understand what I am saying? And the guy went, yeah, that's fine. I just get easily distracted. I said, okay, well then focus on me and only focus on me.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd ever have to say that to somebody again, but here we are.
You'll be surprised.
Oh,
You'll be
yeah.
surprised.
Love your content. Well, I appreciate having you here. I'm
Okay.
glad you're enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. That's so funny that's how you came up
Why
with
don't we talk
your
to
username.
the next mayor, see if we can get up some cameras? Some traffic cameras.
Fuck, you just reminded me. I forgot to pull out the camera out of the car.
Oh.
God damn it, I did too. Fuck.
It's all good. It's fine.
No, they're only $150.
Yeah, only $150, please.
What? I'll broker you, Flop.
I have $4,000 to my name and I just grabbed my
$700.
paycheck.
Okay, you're richer than me. I have $700 to my name.
Oh,
Guys, I bought a $22,000 car yesterday.
Jesus Christ. How the fuck? I also blame my partner
Yeah, you guys
for...
wanna see it?
Bucky's In and Out
What car is it?
It's the Phoenix Trans Am.
Portillo's?
Yeah, let's go
Hey,
take
come
a
on, come.
We got time. Come on, Phil.
Yeah.
Showing off.
It's dirty though because I was driving.
Rich.
it last night.
How the
Portillo's?
fuck is he making so much money?
Or is it Portillo's? I feel like it's
Where are
probably
you
Portillo's.
working, man?
Isn't
What's he
Portillo's
doing?
a Mexican restaurant chain?
Pulling people over, or
No, I'm thinking of...
between you and me, I think
Petros?
he's dirty. Look at that. You
I don't
gonna
remember.
tell me someone's gonna make what the fuck?
Listen, I don't know how people are making this money.
I don't get it. He's getting some kickback, huh? He's getting some.
Portillo's? Okay.
That's the only way I can think.
Chicago
Like I
hot
said,
dog
it's
place?
dirty because I was driving it a lot last night and I haven't gotten the wax yet.
Nah, you're good. This is looking kind of good, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is...
real nice.
I love it, dude.
I don't even know what to say right now, to be honest with you. I don't even know what to think.
I have $700, man.
Yeah, I mean, see, the thing is that I have been working religiously
I work.
Mm.
I work
since.
so much. Do you know how much money I've lost because of Denzel? You have no idea. Okay,
Okay, that's
So how many
your
cars is
issue.
Flop owns? Zero right now.
Right now, okay?
That's
Denzel
your
and
issue.
his information gathering. Okay, I have to support it.
Yeah, this thing ran me 22 grand.
Oh, Phoenix.
Mine.
Oh. Were you held at gunpoint when you bought it, or?
No.
Oh.
I like. What?
It's a nice car. Don't worry.
Better than my car.
I mean, I can't judge that. It is better than my car too.
I don't have a car. My two legs are my car.
Yep. My two legs are the only rubber that I ride on.
Oh. All right, come on, folks. Let's go inside.
My heart's
I'm
broken
so
now.
broke. I have $700.
Hey,
I can't even afford
McNulty.
the meal. How, man? I paid for repairs twice on a car that
Casey chips in
I got
Australia
scammed
or
by
the shit?
Mosley's twice.
Okay.
Denzel is another part. Denzel made me lose about $9,000.
Oh man, I need to
I
stretch.
think I have stocks too. Oh, never mind. Everything
Sure
is
about
down
that?
in stocks.
There's a sex joke in there somewhere. Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm not taking any financial
Dude,
advice.
I'm loving all the people that I'm
I met this
interacting with right now.
one
So many,
person, okay,
so many
they're in a
people that are just
nice
such a pleasure
Lamborghini
to
at the
interact
Fleet
with.
Cup
I'm
over
glad we
Legion.
see a lot of
Okay,
new faces
nice
in
suit.
4.0.
You know, you think Italian
And I
leather
hope
or
I could
something
bring
like
a little
that,
bit
and
of
they gave me
enjoyment to
financial advice.
everybody
I put all my money into it.
with Flop.
What
I'm
did you
really
get
trying
with
to
all your
push
money?
PD in a certain direction.
Well, it was,
And by
anything
certain
to
direction,
senior
I mean just
buns and a bunch into the
really
feet.
trying to stick
Oh,
to,
no.
I think, where the character
Yeah.
would have developed from.
All my money's in oil, and I'm $3,000 up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I forgot I had stocks.
I put all my money in oil last. For
Really?
last
I put all my
Cool.
money in the burger.
Not all
The
my money, but I
burger.
put.
Well-
That's a mistake.
The burger's always stabbing, so I might sell my stocks. I'm sure that's not a good look.
Are the Rangers in
Let's look at the
4.0
burger
yet?
right now. I'm
So-
up. Oh,
It's
I'm down.
It's down.
I'm down. I'm down.
I'm gonna step out real quick. I don't think the Rangers will ever come back. If you want my God's honest truth, I'm not out of the loop of wanting it to come back. I just don't think they're gonna be coming back. But what Flop is actually working on right now, so he's got a couple things. He's got an investigation he's working on with Raya. Sorry. Just had a brain fart. Excuse me. Of Where is it? It's 297. Here we go. We are currently working on this. Trying to focus on maybe working on a wildlife conservation sub-department. This way it's sort of the cousin to what was the Rangers. Similar to how like SCU operated in 3.0. I really like the MDT. Do you want to see something so cool? Oh, I'm going to geek out for a minute. How do I spell Raya again? R-A-I-A? Hey. You can do this now. You can reference investigative reports. So this was what happened with Raya the other day. And when we took the statement, we can just click on this and it will literally bring you between you don't have to have 18 tabs open. You could just click a damn button and have it pop. It is. I'm loving it. It's actually phenomenal. It's fantastic. But to answer your question, I don't think we're gonna see the Rangers in 4.0. Flop is still a jaded character, but he still cares about the heart of others, and I really want to push that with Flop. He definitely cares about the integrity of civilians the same. But there's a couple things with the character that are very different. Very different, but
Don't be shy. Come over. Oh, that's we're parking away from the circle.
Howdy. Ooh, we got a new
hello.
officer here.
Who?
Can't hear you, darling.
Hello.
New officer.
I have to stop calling people darling because I feel like sometimes people don't.
You're way
realize
too
that's
Irish, man.
People don't realize that's like a colloquial term for me. Like
Yeah,
is
it's a
everything done
language
through the
barrier, that's
MDW
all
now,
it is.
meaning roster,
Yeah, but I don't want
SOPs,
people
etc.
to just
Yes,
call
and we're gonna be able to do
everybody,
phone
you know,
Oh, I
subpoenas
see. I see.
and have them
When you come out
go to the
professional, I
DOJ
get that.
through the MDT and come
Like,
back to us
I've
through the
realized
MDT
someone
with
thought I was
notes from
flirting with
judges.
them, and I was like, no, I'm just calling you darling because that's a like colloquialism for me. Like, call
McNulty,
me
where's
fat-
your gun?
Where's my gun?
Yeah.
Where's your gun?
That's a good.
Where's your
where's my
gun?
Where is your gun, McNulty? Not in your
Right there.
holster.
Yeah, I keep it in the. Well, actually, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I'm
you should probably go
wearing
get a gun holster. You need that.
I'm
Do you have
wearing
it
the
on your
exact-
vest?
Why haven't I wearing a gun?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't have a taser on my hip because I have.
This is
Well, there
gun.
it is.
It's on your vest. Yeah, my taser's on my vest as well. I didn't want to have like
Yeah,
multiple
obviously,
tasers.
if I'm wearing my vest, that's obviously
Let
why
me
I
see
would. Have...
mine.
We were in the same.
Captain, where's your gun, Captain?
Oh, Flop, you packing akimbo?
You know,
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Sorry. Hello.
Oh yeah, what's your name?
who's in your cup?
Sky. Faye.
Scoy Faye.
Yup.
I don't know. Pleasure.
Hello.
Nice. Some of you I remember from back in the day, but yeah. I did my first shift. I think 3 days ago.
Mr. Leach, what's going on? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. How you doing? today?
Days.
2 days.
Yeah, Sky's back.
Well, how are you finding it so far?
It's
What's going on? It's
a lot of
SKYEFAYE.
the changes from when I was an officer previously. I like a lot actually, so I'm
Fuck
enjoying it.
I actually have a complaint about our uniforms, Captain. What?
He's gone. He left.
Cap-
He went to
left
go.
you.
He went to go. To go
Sorry,
get a
I was-
gun in his vest.
Captain, I have a complaint
Oh.
about my uniform.
What's your complaint?
Why can't I have tight pants?
Soon enough, we'll have tight pants.
Flo?
We'll have long sleeves, short sleeves. We'll have jackets, bomber jackets.
Fuck yeah, because I have buns, sir, and I want those buns exposed to the. Wait, no, I want those
What?
I
buns
don't think.
not exposed to the
He
world,
wants
but
to
at least.
expose us buns.
McNulty, is this a continuation with the VU conversation yesterday about lunch breaks and stuff?
You guys
Yeah,
taking
apparently.
lunch breaks at the strip club.
No,
Oh.
God, no,
We
no.
are?
Oh my
No,
goodness.
I asked hypotheticals, are we allowed to take a lunch break at the VU? Apparently that's no. Turner said
Probably not a
no.
good
well,
look,
hang
unless,
on.
you're working a case, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, what if
Mhm.
I'm looking into the legality of the VU and I need to perform, I need to look into the price in there and I've got to, I
Expensive.
don't know, hypothetically
Yeah, of course.
pay
If
for
you're
pay for the lap dance.
If you're working
Hypothetically.
a case and you're finding
Can
out
we use the
prices,
budget?
no.
Okay.
If
But
you
it's
do
for
personal
investigation,
R&D, that's gonna be out of pocket.
Ah.
But if you invite the whole department, maybe we can think about it.
Pizza party at the VU.
What's with you and pizza parties, Duncan?
Yeah, what
I
is with
think
you
they
and
help
pizza
build
parties?
team building.
What's wrong with pizza parties?
I had to describe
talk to
the
Flex
way
about
I
Corona
ate a
Not
donut
yet,
to
not
somebody
yet.
the
We're
other
gonna do
day,
that after
and,
the meeting. So
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Tell me
Through
this
the
is
hole or
odd.
around it.
No, I eat the rim. Okay, sorry, the outside of the donut, so I'm just left with the rim.
Wait.
You know, just a
Say
little
that
like
again?
like the little. I eat the outside of the donut, right?
Okay.
So there's just the center left for one last final bite.
That's fucking weird.
Interesting.
How is that
yeah.
weird?
You're like a rat, basically.
Yeah.
You eat okay,
You're just
Captain.
eating in circles around it.
Wait, what? Respectfully, sir.
That
Not
rat that
cool.
walks around this garbage, I have seen him in my dreams. I'm not even kidding. I've heard the sound. So,
There's a rat around here.
you know,
I think so.
if
Happening right
rats
now.
made a cuter sounds than what you just did, Aziz, I think you'd see a lot of them as pets, like cats and dogs.
There are pets. Many people have rats as
but
pets.
they make that annoying sound though. That's the problem with rats.
But then you get a hamster, because then they're the same, with less of a tail. And no noise.
You know my problem is with hamsters? They're
The
pets
taste.
for 2 years before they die.
What?
Because
What
they
did
have
you
like
say,
a 2-year
McNuggets?
lifespan.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh my
Goodness.
god.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
But I've heard the same.
No, they die in 2 years.
Yeah. They don't last very long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, I had a
Wow.
praying
Chicken.
mantis
That
as
is
a pet
really
once.
sad. 2 years is nothing.
I know. Like you get attached to something and before you even get to know it, it leaves you. I hate
there's
that.
like-
Captain,
Nothing
I
has
don't
come from
understand why you'd want to have a
science, so-
rodent as a pet. I just don't get it.
But they're
permission
cute.
to get a chicken as a mascot for MRPD.
I don't know if
Well,
we want a chicken as our mascot.
No,
I mean,
no, that's how you get ridiculed.
that's how you get taunted on the streets all the
I don't
time.
know.
You
Hold
called
on,
me a
hold on,
chicken,
wait.
Captain.
They
You need
literally have a
something
beaver
strong.
for a gas station and they make plenty of money.
What?
This could be good.
Beavers are
Yeah, but
smart.
beavers are cool. They build
Yeah.
dams.
That's what I'm saying.
But Captain,
They
you
stop
said I look
falling.
like
Isn't there a
you
thing
said
with
I
like
look a chicken,
hamsters?
and you said I was
where, like,
handsome.
How did I turn
hibernate
Bucky's into the conversation?
No,
at the
so
they
beginning?
can't
well
hibernate
that
for that long. They're only alive
they-
for 2 years.
No, but I think it's like hamsters that like they will go into some sort of hibernation or something where like they essentially die. Like their heart rate is so low that it doesn't like you can't even tell it's alive, and they go cold as well, but they're actually still alive. And
I
just,
thought that was.
I heard about that and realized just
possums,
how
no?
many people probably like threw their hamsters out because they thought they were dead when they were actually not dead yet.
Let's get a pet.
That is
possum.
sad.
I hate
How about
that.
that?
Hamsters?
Opossums are
I
very
thought
nice.
I think-
possums,
They're
yeah.
very cute.
I don't know how many people have possums as a pet. I think it was
Well,
hamsters.
possums
It
I
might be a
don't know
different
why
thing,
you.
though.
I don't know why you'd want to have a possum as a
Yeah,
pet.
possums are so ugly.
They are. Yes, yes, they fucking are. I do not understand.
Cute.
They're
I don't know.
basically a bigger rat. That's what I see them.
Well, I think rats are cute too. So
This makes sense. The only
Wait.
the only pass I would give is for oh my god, just a little trash panda would be kind of great. I won't lie.
I had a pet tarantula for a while growing up, but it's the most
Ugh.
boring
Hell
fucking
no.
pet in the wild.
I've seen so many
You were
Oh
the
hell nah!
I
you
don't like
were-
those spiders, man.
You were the friend at school I didn't go home to like visit because I just I wouldn't
Bullet
want to.
dodged.
I wouldn't want to. Yeah.
oh,
What the fuck?
All right. We should probably get started right now. I don't know what's going on with the train. Things are moving kind of slow, but I think we can get started and people can trickle in.
Isn't this just it though?
This is
And
usually
this
how
is
many we
more
have.
than
Yeah.
it. This is nice.
Yeah, this is more than what we
We're
normally
actually real
have.
good right now.
Probably in a week or two, you're gonna see this number double here. Okay.
Oh.
That would
Let's
that'd be fucking
go!
amazing.
All right. Everybody have a seat. Let's get started and start the shift 3 meeting on the road. Obviously, let's get the introductions out the way. I do believe we have a new hire with us here that got added to the skeleton crew. Officer Sky, right?
yes, sir.
Officer
Rep
Sky,
Anders
I'm
are cute.
Captain Slacks. Nice to meet you. Welcome
What
to the Los
animal
Angeles
would you
Police
all want
Department.
as a pet if you could?
Do you,
Thank you.
No
if you ever
limits.
pull your lethal, are you ever like, reach for the sky? No?
Very, very
No,
cool.
no.
Very cool.
No?
McNulty.
Okay.
Can we dap him for that?
What?
Not really, Nick, because he's trying to help her out. I mean, you could always tell criminals to put their hands up to the sky, right?
The-
No.
Yeah. No,
Stop.
no. I
Okay.
typically don't. No.
All right, okay. Getting the awkwardness out the way. Welcome everybody to the shift 3 meeting. Captain Slacks. The whole point of these meetings should be quick and easy as far as passing on information. So if there's anything you want to bring up as far as what's been happening to shift, things you should be on lookout for an increase in criminal activity, incidents that happened that we need to talk about so we can be on the same page. I know there was a 6-hour bench trial. And I see if you could give us, or I think you're the only person from there, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, those
Sounds
things are so
awful.
cute.
Yeah.
Well, oh
I
my
mean, I was
god,
there for 4 hours. Apparently, the situation had been going on for 6.
these things are so cute.
Long story short, if you guys want to pull up,
These
on
things
the
are so
NBC, let me
cute.
find
I
the
would love one
incident.
of these. These things are
There's
great.
gonna be a little altercation
Look
between
at 'em.
Mosley's and the Popular Street Motor Workshop.
They're so
I'm
happy.
not sure if
Look
they're
at
open
cute.
during this shift or not, but it is run by.
Does it have a
Vinny
Mosley
Pistone.
tag?
Stand by. Let me find the incident. I'm trying to find it because it was
Look at
run
'em.
by. I want to say either.
Yo, Cross,
Bones?
have a good
Yeah,
rest of your night.
Bones.
Appreciate you. You
ID
take care, right?
555. It's gonna be Vinny Pistone assault with a deadly. Essentially,
You said 155.
545.
I'm gonna add the
545,
tags
got it.
below too, all right?
Okay.
This happened at Mosley's?
This occurred down at Popular Street Motor Works. But
Okay.
it involves individuals from Mosley's. Erwin Dundee, which is one of their.
Save it for
managers.
Corwood. This is what I heard from Vinny. Basically, this
Essentially,
some
long story
bitch
short,
showed up at their
from my
place of
understanding
work
the entire
and has
situation,
on
there's
multiple
been an
occasions with his
ongoing
boys from
beef
Mosley's.
between Popular Street Motor Works and Mosley's. We have other reports that prove that it goes back a couple.
Regardless,
maybe a week and a half now.
They have asked him to
Ultimately
leave multiple
today,
times, and on this occasion, Vinny then assaulted one of the employees with a
Dundee
ratchet
went
Mosley's
down
while they were
to
at
the
Los
Popular Street
Santos.
Motor Workshop alongside with a couple of his
Vinny then
employees.
claimed he
was under the
chased after them in
understanding that
order
they
to
were
bring him
gonna have
back.
A simple meeting with Mr. Pistone.
Vinny with a knife and other.
Somewhere there,
okay.
there was a bit of an altercation that took place. Now the issue
Fluffy
is
cow.
proving the point.
Cows
and we
are
went
kind of
to
cute. You ever see a
court
cow play with a
for it,
dog? Like
but
big puppies.
essentially, Dundee came in. There was a fear for their life and the safety of the shop. So Mr. Pistone ended up attempting to stand his ground. But what happened here, if you can see in the photo listed in evidence, you're going to see Erwin Dundee taking a selfie with Mr. Pistone behind him in the canals. Okay? Now, to tell you some information from the judge themselves, but you're getting evidence from witnesses. If you can get essentially 3 or more witnesses, right? They don't have to be directly related to each other, but if they can corroborate the same story, okay, we can go with that as in it's somewhat of the truth. However, when you have hard evidence such as a photograph, as we have listed here from Mr. Dundee, that stands a lot in court. That has a lot of value, okay? And ultimately, we ended up finding Mr. Pistone guilty.
What happened to the vandalism charge?
See, Dundee was not charged in this situation.
You seen how happy cows
This
get
was
when their
only for
farms have
Mr.
like
Pistone's
standing
appeal with a
bushes,
bench trial for his
brushes?
charge of
Yes,
assault with a
they're pretty
deadly.
cute.
So Dundee, I still believe, should be charged in this situation. I don't know why he hasn't. I think it was Cornwood and someone else had him detained. We still have 30 days to push.
Okay, yeah, because I do believe that
30 or
Dundee
60?
coming in there and vandalizing the property should get vandalism charge at least. It's a citation. It's not a jailable offense. So we should get
Well, of
that at
course, yeah.
least because you can't come in there and just mess up the shop, provoke a reaction of
Exactly.
somebody, he get attacked or stabbed, and now person goes to jail. I mean, it's gonna happen
30
often than
days
not
for
if
the
you don't charge
time?
both sides, especially when
And-
both parties are for.
And to that point, yes, the judge did heavily instruct him.
No,
all right?
dude, that sucks.
Photo evidence, video evidence. This is gonna be extremely good. Okay, so if anyone has an issue, I would advise other people, other parties, other stores, if they have something going on in front of them, take a photo, try to capture it on their phone and give it to us so we can, fully press charges and move forward. Essentially, that's about it from that situation. So.
Yeah, so obviously the challenges right now we're facing is sometimes when it comes to a lot of these crime scenes, there's not a lot of evidence. And there's not a lot of looking at the crime scene and figuring out what happened exactly, who's the aggressor and who's the victim, right? So the rule of thumb when it comes to any investigation is you treat everybody as a suspect until the rules otherwise. Obviously, sometimes you can tell who's the victim, clearly. Just because they've been attacked or stabbed doesn't mean they're not the potential aggressor, or does not mean that they have not, had a part to escalate things. So it's important that we treat everybody as a suspect, figure exactly what's going on, then differentiate from who's a victim and who's a suspect. And then from there, you can start to figure out the story as far as what happened. However, the biggest issue we're running into is a lot of times is he said, she said. But people are lying. People are not giving the full story. We're not getting the full context as far as what happened, making our job a lot easier, or making it very difficult to press charges because the probable cause is such a high thing to get to when it comes to only witness statements. And the worst kind of evidence you can ever get in an investigation is a witness statement. Why is that? Because A, sometimes I forget. B, they can potentially lie. And then C, not
Oh
really
my
the most
God.
reliable when it comes to it, right? They're not going to give you
My
all the
leg's
details you're looking
killing
for.
me right
so
now. I don't know what I
having only
did to
that
it.
makes your job a lot harder.
Everybody take notes. Make sure you're listening. This is important
Any
information.
questions about that?
Makes sense.
Negative, sir.
Okay. Any issues you guys are running into right now?
If you're talking like general patrol, I haven't, but I had something I wanted to bring up that just happened previously before the weather came through.
Obviously, just real quick, Mulsey's just started selling lockpicks, and we've seen an intake in high performance vehicles now.
Yeah.
Being
I was gonna
flagged as
bring that up.
1060. Oh, go ahead then.
No, you're good. You're good. So, yeah, we had an 80 before the weather came through, and we attempted to catch it. It looked like a red in color. I'd say it kind of looks like a Camaro. I couldn't really confirm that though. I mean, speeds were definitely excess 120. Driving erratically and recklessly. After a very short while, we VCB'd on him, and I have seen that quite a bit during this shift today. I can't speak for yesterday or day before's, but for today specifically, I've run into this about 4 or 5 times. They're going way too quick for us to even keep up with them currently. But that is a current ongoing with these chases.
One of the vehicles today that I pulled over, I had clocked them at like 105, I think. They pulled them over. They stopped. They spoke to me. They essentially said that they are going to run and that their car topped out at 192.
Holy shit.
That was the
That's
black
crazy.
McLaren-looking car
Yeah.
that we lost pretty quickly. Yes, there's that one. Essentially, really any car in the city now, people have been stealing them.
so
Myself and York had a situation at the beginning of the shift, shift 2, where there was people that would steal cars and park them at the rental spot and put like a tag on them saying that they're for rent for higher prices.
I dealt with that. One of the people that was involved, who we were dealing with, was a Ricky Borby.
Oh,
That's
he was, eh?
That's
Ricky
how
Bobby.
the pursuit started, right?
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby, basically, he's claiming that somebody has set him up and was selling a rental to him. And at the rental place, the left side of the parking lot, they have tags and a little sticker saying that, hey, you want this car? Pay $350 in cash or BO, which is best offer.
Sir, I thought it was body odor.
Not body odor, best offer. Now,
Ricky
as far as what you
Bobby.
mentioned, Flop and McNulty, I don't want to overreact it to what's happening because
Hey,
things
what's up,
change
Big
in the
Panda? How
city
you
pretty
doing?
quick.
What's up, Solid?
However, if this is a persistent problem that continues to have, we do have 2 vehicles or 3 vehicles from rental. Those nice looking cars. We can try to get delivery on them and set up a few guidelines to be used if there is increase of high pursuit vehicles, and you can use those.
I like the sound of that.
Okay.
Understood.
Oh, well, I thought I'd bring up also the street race. I don't know if you guys have had an uptick in street races or if you guys go up to Palito, but we
Let me make the
received...
tag for that, actually. I'll make the tag. You're mine.
Okay.
Thank you.
We received a 911 call of an individual up in Palito. I want to say this was yesterday.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was about 6 or 7, maybe 8 different clubs up there. Let me get you guys the incident number real quick. It might be a report.
It is a report.
Report. Where was it? Essentially, there
Toledo
is-
Street Race, 290.
Yeah, 290. Essentially, most of the race stays up north. They don't come down. The most they do, I have the track details of the people that went. We have some photographs, but again, I only have a shitty phone. Okay, I couldn't zoom in. I couldn't get any closer. About all of them were wearing red suits, kind of similar to what the Mosley's employees might be wearing.
I was gonna say something else,
Little
but
jumpsuits.
maybe I'll just
They're
save the
driving all
story about
clubs,
what happened
manual
with
cars,
Carmine
more than likely all
for.
rentals.
You know what? We're gonna wait on that.
We did
I
get
made this-
one of them.
Did we?
Who
Yeah,
was the
we
person who
didn't
died?
catch the person. We didn't catch the person.
Ah.
We stopped the vehicle. We were able to box it. The person was able to get away. Actually, I have that documentation. I gotta put in this.
Okay.
Or no.
Also,
Ray has that,
reports
actually.
should be shown from the newest to
Dude,
the
I'm
oldest one from the
hungry.
top. So
I don't know what to eat
that
though.
feedback has been provided, by the way.
Should I get?
Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah, if you guys go
I don't know
to
what to eat,
Palito, just
man.
be careful.
I'm a
Look
little
around
hungry.
the gas station. keep an eye. You know, check through Grape Seed. You might see them going through Grape Seed. You might see them go through Sandy and then up Joshua all the way.
Is that the Shake and Bake movie? Oh no.
I'm gonna add a tag real quick.
What's up, dudes? Oh man.
Oh, why is there 2 tags? I make 2 of them. I think my MDT messed up.
For the street race?
There should be one up right now.
I see it. Okay.
We never heard anything back from Vivian, but Bob did let Viv know about what was going
Interesting.
on.
Well, I mean, the reason why they probably go up north is because there's no police presence, right? I mean, between Sandy Shores and Paleto, you can take that half 8 of that figure 8, right? And then just turn that into your own track where you just got to worry about locals. We don't got much police presence up there because most of the crimes and a lot of the activities in the city. But obviously, as we get bigger and we expand, protecting the north will be something that we, focus on as well too.
Yeah, I've been headed up north a couple of times. I think I've seen McNulty, you and Kit. You guys be going up north as well, right?
Yeah, I primarily take about 20 to 30 minutes to just check kind of off-road spots. I look for weed. That's I look for that. If I don't find anything within about 30 minutes, come back to the city.
Did you guys find anything at the military base? I saw a bunch of cops near the swamps. What was that all about?
You mean earlier today? Were you looking at me and Archer?
Yeah. You
No, we didn't find anything around that area. Nothing yet.
Sure.
I'm pretty much, if I find one plant and it's ready to be, I feel like I'll just yank it out the ground. I'm not spending hours staring at one plant. If I find something of, like, let's say 2 to 3 to 4, that tells me that this person is actively cultivating these and looking after them. That's when I'm going to be like, okay, I'll up on one and say, I'm going to spend an hour looking at these plants. If I feel like we have the units to spare myself, if there's like 6, 7, 8 units in the city, I'll be like, okay, I can spare maybe an hour.
With,
but if there's 2 to 3, I just go back to the city.
Richard.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yo, Jenny, have a good night. Appreciate you. You take care.
Do a little quick patrol. I go by.
I don't know if anyone caught
the
a
lumber
clip of that, but it was
union
good.
North by Palito. Good
Let me check
people.
my-
Swing by,
no.
talk to them. They usually let me know if there's been any people doing dumb shit up in Palito. So, good contacts to have over there to go talk to.
That's good. That's good. Anything else we need to talk about before we wrap up the meeting?
I have to speak with you after the meeting, but that's it.
Sure.
I've updated the growing MC's PD dossier at the moment.
Oof.
So far, it looks like the Lost MC are probably the biggest kind of MC that's growing within city limits at the moment.
How many?
Thanks, Jenny, for hanging out and chilling today. Appreciate you
Confirmed
as always.
members are currently sitting at 5, with an extra 2 members
Ooh, my
unconfirmed.
rugs come tomorrow for the apartment.
This is all based off Yellow Page address. I
I
only
was watching
confirm them
Cornog's view of the Carmine
if
situation
I
in Europe. He was
actually
phenomenal.
see them in a cut or
Definitely
they
one of my new
admit they are.
favorites. In
Because
the
Yellow
4.0
Pages is
era.
just
Hey,
them.
Milk, I
Anybody can go
appreciate
to
the
Yellow
kind
Pages
words.
and say,
Thanks for
my
coming
name's
through.
Barry.
I hope you
Dingo,
continue to enjoy your stay.
and I'm
You're
part
incredible.
of the
Thank
Wing
you.
Wang MC.
Thank you. I'm just here to have a good time. Here
Anybody
to keep
that's
it interesting for
conformed in that
everybody.
dossier is
And if I could do that and provide that
Who's the
to
president
others,
of the Raiders MC?
I'm
unknown
happy.
at this time.
I just want everyone to kind of enjoy themselves, and if I can do that in my own way and be that small part of, or that small
I've seen
puzzle piece
2
to what
people
is a
so
giant
far.
puzzle,
I need to update that, but so far they seem very, very small. So
then great.
Okay.
so far, the 2 biggest seem to be the Raiders MC and the Lost MC.
I try and keep it 100.
Okay, all right.
I'm
I do my
trying to
best.
find areas of operation.
But thank
at the
you so
moment.
much. I appreciate you, Solid.
But that's only gonna be found through active patrolling, and I'll fucking just stumble upon it. I doubt they're gonna tell me where they're
I am stoked that we hit Partner Plus.
Probably not, but like I said, it's
that
really
takes
important to
effect
understand
January 1st. But we have definitely hit the threshold on that, which is amazing. So thank you to all of you who have helped out with that as well. I don't know. I announced that for a few days, told everybody that we hit it, but I haven't brought it up in a couple days. Want to say thank you again for everybody. I promised that as soon as it was over, we weren't going to bring it up anymore.
Yeah, I also spoke.
You won't
to
hear about it
some
for
lad
another
named
year.
Happy
So
down by Jamestown. Didn't admit to be. No, not the clown. He was
I believe
Spanish
his last
fella
name's
with
Rascal.
with the yellow bandana.
Yeah, I met him yesterday at the
Yellow bandana.
at the hospital.
I know a couple of people with yellow bandanas. I don't know what that fucking means. But
yeah, me either. I'm not sure what's going on. So
Out
if you
on
have information, let us know.
Jamestown.
I've met Mr. Chatterbox and Mr. Bonbon.
yeah,
Those folks are starting something called the Council. The Supreme Council.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
Oh,
gonna be
God.
roughly 4 or 5 clowns who are gonna rule all the clowns and set rules and guidelines for all clowns. And they're gonna give me a list of people. They have rules like they don't shoot cops. Their mask is their face, things like that. Code they live by. And once I get the list, I'll make a dossier for them so y'all can have.
Captain Slex.
Uh huh.
On that, I did speak with a clown today. You were there actually. Happy to clown. Yeah, I don't think all the clowns are unionized. I think some
No,
of them
they're
still
not.
hate
They
each
are
other.
not. They're
So
not.
there's a clown war, and some clowns dodged the clown war. As a result, they were hated for that, and one thing led to another, and the rest is
Yeah.
history.
The clowns went to war with the mimes.
Yes.
Some clowns dodged that war and didn't go to war with the other clowns. There's a whole thing.
I love the clowns.
Like some clowns
Draft
died.
dodgers.
The clowns provide
Yeah.
so much good roleplay from.
Sounded like
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah,
pretty
what
grim
the- what
thing.
the- what?
There's a lot of history. That's all I know.
Lurker?
But
Yeah.
There's
that's
no
really
note with the
basically it.
$50
If there's no
donation.
more
What
things
in
you need to bring
God's
up, then y'all
name are
dismissed.
you
Thank for being
doing?
here, and
Thank
I'll see
you
out there.
for the $50
Okay.
donation. I appreciate the
And we'll
fuck
try
out
to
of
plan
you.
some
Thank you.
events for
Thank
PD.
you.
I think we need things
You're
like that.
incredible.
More off-duty activities. For
Can we get a
sure.
bunch of
Yeah.
hearts in
For
chat,
sure. We need
please?
that. I think we need
I
that for sure.
promise every
Just leave it,
dollar
folks.
is going
Sorry,
toward
don't pass it on,
just some
you
stuff for the
left. Sorry,
apartment.
pass it on, you left.
I'm
Like I said,
still
I'm not
at
expecting-
PTO. I have to ride with somebody, Cap. I don't know.
If any of the officers want to take Officer Sky, if not, you can come with me afterwards.
You can ride with me if you like.
Alrighty.
Thanty you.
Brad, probably, I think any of us will take it. By the way, you should be able to get.
We'll speak to the
Probably.
senator. Yes, sir. So I was gonna bring it up during the meeting, but I wanted to talk to you about it in private because I think there's potentially more to this.
Uh-oh, okay.
So Cornwood got a call. He's fine. He's not in any trouble. Just to preference
I'm
that.
so glad you started with that. Okay, now I can
no,
relax.
You're good. You're good. I figured you would have maybe had some high strung tension, but
You know, when you start with the, Cornwood, in the sense of, I don't know what's gonna happen afterwards. It's a wild card after that. So I'm glad things are okay.
yeah, it's all good. He actually got on the radio and asked for a unit to back him up. Carmine called him for a conversation up at the Vineyard. So obviously I said, yeah, sure. I'll back you up. Let's hop on channel 2. I had a unit, I believe it was Maple, who did 5-minute status checks on me just to make sure we were good. He told Carmine he was going alone. They had their conversation. I got up on a hill so I can keep visual of him because we don't have any binoculars or any other form of way to keep touch with people. After like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, they broke off. I had hidden a bush, told him to come around and pick me up. Just don't, leave inconspicuously. So he picked me up and I was talking with him. Now, Cornwood is a mayoral candidate. And he was speaking to Carmine, who wanted to extort him for 200 grand. And he believes, based on the conversation, was trying to get Cornwood to either one, shoot him, or get him to do something that would have jeopardized his position as a candidate.
So he's trying to get blackmail on him.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And I told Cornwood, make a report. I'll put on a brief statement. He hasn't put his statement in yet. He was having a problem with his MDT. But I wanted to bring it up with you because Cornwood brought it up. And I said, I actually think this is a good thing to bring up to the captain. But seeing as he's not here, I figure I'll pass this along. And if I see him, cool. If you see him first, that's fine. Can Cornwood technically charge anybody for anything during the mayoralship if they're another candidate? Would that be a conflict of interest for him?
It would be. I talked to him about that. I said,
Okay.
when it comes to anything like that, you should probably not get yourself involved because it's not going to be good faith prosecution toward that person if you have interest or you have things that you have going on as a police officer, because any defense attorney can look at that and see bias for sure.
Definitely. And I made that clear with him that he probably shouldn't. And if he does have somebody on something, he should probably pass the processing and the primary off to another officer
Correct,
at the minimum so that at least he's
Correct.
aware. But I
That's
thought it was...
usually Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just going to make note. I thought it was interesting Carmine went to Cornwood, and it leads me into more question as to, is Carmine trying to knock people out that he wants, or is he trying to go for the whole mayoralship? I think we should build a case on it personally, but wanted your input.
So, remember the homicide case?
Yes. Did that ever make any grounds by chance?
No, I gotta file a subpoena here pretty soon, probably tomorrow,
Okay.
regarding it. Right, I'm still working the Ramaswamy case. There's something else going on. If you pull up, go ahead and pull up this report. It's called type in Shumash in reports.
Let me see.
And then go into that report, and there's a case I'm working on about when it comes to the election.
I heard about this.
Right.
Yeah.
Carmine is involved because the person that was attacked is his friend Bobby Charles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what seems to be happening here, it seems like some of the mayor candidates, I'm going to say all because I can't say that for sure, are playing a bit dirty and are trying to find dirt on each other to knock each other out of the race so the competition can be light and easy, and it could be a landslide as far as the victory.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of cloak and daggers going on right now for sure. And people are taking any opportunity they can to bury somebody else that don't have a chance to win.
Yeah. That, I mean, it came off to me that Carmine was potentially trying to get sly with things based on what Cornwood explained, and I have a feeling other candidates are doing the same. I'm going to ask you, just because I'm here and I can, do you need any assistance around this time regarding this case? This sounds like this might be a little before my time.
It is during shift 2, but I mean, I could use any assistance as far as an election and what you hear about, right? There's going to be folks trying during the shift. There's things that might happen and bleed into shift 3. I think just keep an eye on things.
Hey, what's up, Jared? How are you?
As far as elections or anything as far as politics and what people are trying to do, there's even voter fraud going on right now where people are trying to buy votes and intimidate people into voting for certain candidates unless they're going to get hurt. So that could be going on here as well during shift 3. So keep your ears low to the ground. Any information about that, we need to act fast and swift before the elections happen.
Not a problem, Cap. That sounds like a plan. I've got my statement in. I'm gonna remind Cornwood to get his statement in for what happened. It was pretty long of a conversation, but
I'm just confused. Why would Carmine take him out all the way to the vineyard just to do that and try to extort him?
Well, the point that we came to, because we discussed after, we kind of had a quick debrief to discuss what happened. And I told him, I said, it sounds like he's going for you, because if there's anyone in the running that I know of right now who's running, I believe Cornwood is the only candidate who works for the PD, if I'm not mistaken. And he was telling me that too. And the only point I could come up with was that Carmine decided that he would go for the lowest on the totem pole, like Cornwood, who is not one, a government employee, but two, a mayoral candidate. And why he would go for him and why he would try and extort out of that, I don't know. But I mean, for once, I could actually say Cornwood was really smart about the way he went about it. And he didn't do anything. I'm sure he had other intentions. But as for what he actually acted on, he didn't act on anything, which is good. He just took note, acknowledged that he was probably being lied to, and I was just there to back him up and discuss with him how we can go about. I don't think I want to charge him for extortion right now, but I think it's good to keep note on Carmine and keep a record. And it sounds like, based on what you're showing me here, it looks like Carmine's already got his hands maybe a little dirty with this campaign.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely, there's a lot of just, there's a lot of dirt and bullshit to filter through for sure. So,
definitely
keep your ears low to the ground. Let me know if you hear anything. And as far as that homicide case, I might need help with that.
Okay.
As far as the subpoena, I'll
homicides are my thing, so if you need anything, you let me know.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'm gonna work on the subpoena as far as information we have. I'll share it with you and Maple, see what we're missing on it, and then push it through, and hopefully they can give us the key to the door we're looking for.
Not a problem, Cap. Sounds like a plan. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you probably have more conversations to do, but I greatly appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Thank you, Flop.
Yeah, not a problem, Cap. You take care.
You're in line, buddy.
All right, what's going on, Duncan?
Hey, well, if Pinzone has something more to order, I just wanted to show me where that.
Oh my God, was that Pinzone? Yeah, sure. Oh, damn, it's Pins. It's fucking Pins. All right. So we now know Cornwood needs to not get involved. Let's have a cigarette. Let's play the part of a, yeah. Let's play the part. Jared, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I do appreciate it. Thank you again, Lurker, for the $50 donation. To just make note real quick about the moving fund, I'm not expecting to hit this goal. I didn't make it with the intention of hitting the goal. If you guys wanted to help out, with the move. That's what that was there for. I want to thank everybody who has helped out. As I did split off from my roommate, which I didn't realize how much we were actually going to be splitting. So I definitely have a lot to replace, and it's been very helpful to have the extra money on hand. So thank you to all of you who have helped out. Again, don't want anything for it. It's just there, but I do appreciate all the support regardless. So, where are we at right now? I'm trying to think. Today / tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world, is my last day to move. So I'm trying to like figure out, do I wanna keep going right now? Maybe, probably, yes. It's just gonna depend on how I need to be awake early enough tomorrow to finish all the shit that I was doing, because there's a lot to go through. But stream has been fun today. It's we're closing in on 4 hours, which is dope. Let me think. Does anybody have a clip of Richard rolling up to flop by chance? That was hilarious. Oh, by the way, some updates real quick. I want to do an uncapped, hopefully beginning of January at some point. Oh my god, you have a time. Oh, thank God. This shit was so good. Okay, so. Ow! What the hell? Get the fuck away from the car, Cornwood. What are you doing? I thought we were getting caught here. What was funny about this though was that as we go, I'll skip it. Here we go. So I got out of the car, we crawled, and saw Richard was. This is bad. This is bad. I thought we were getting caught here. But he went to go check the car. He went to go check to see what was going on. Right, number one. That's actually really good. We got out of the car. I was geeking out. I love this stuff. Oh my god, here we go. This motherfucker, dude. Ain't no fucking way. There's no chance. He's at. We're caught. There's no fucking way. Dude, I thought we were done. The panic set on what occurred was insane. God. But then he comes back. Where is this shit? He eventually comes back a little while later. I don't know if I skipped it already. I might have. Nope. Skipped it. There he goes. We are so... He's taking selfies, man. I don't know how we never got caught for that. That was crazy. Literally, like, within feet. Crazy. Absolutely. Oh, wait. Damn. Coolio's back. Let's go. Sorry. Random. But... yeah, that was something. That was a lot of fun. That was good. Dude, Richard is such an interesting character. He's good. Like, the guy that plays Richard does a good job at just playing kind of the... something's a little off with this guy. You know what I mean? So that's good to see that at least he still got it in him. He took a selfie of that shit. I wish I knew what he tweeted though. I couldn't check my phone because I thought we were gonna get caught. But all right, Flop. Let's get you on the road, boss. Let's see what we got in us today. Like I said, I don't know how long I have today. It's gonna depend on a lot. But because I do need to be in bed at like a super reasonable hour in order to finish the rest of my packing at my old place so I can officially move into the new place. I'm officially in the new place with all the bigger stuff now, but now I need to now I need to kind of make myself available for the end of the month, because I'm planning in January to kind of go hard on streaming, and that goes between focusing on RP, and I also want to go back to fleshing out to variety. How far away are you from your old place? The most I'll say is this. I have not left